Hello and welcome to the We Pay For Your Floor podcast. My name is Phil.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Sarah.
And today we will be talking about salmon and why they are wrong about everything.
I love
So
that.
what's fishy about this?
Ah!
But before that, Sarah. Yes. How's your floor?
Frankly, feeling like it's been used as a metaphor for my vagina on a regular basis.
So spongy, a little bit damp.
Open all hours.
I have a lot to pick apart there. One, clearly Phil has never been around a vagina, apart from when he came out of it.
You have no proof of that.
True.
He just thinks they're ultra absorbent.
That's what I mean! As in like, oh, do you mean it's yellow on one side and got a scrubber on the other? Because you'd be right.
There's many things I could say there, but out of our friendship I shan't.
Thank you. Where... Right, yeah.
No, yes. Moving swiftly onwards.
Sarah's making note of spongy vagina.
I don't keep a score. I don't write down the cruel things because I would fill too many books with the cruel things.
Too many books.
Too many books.
Fucking song, right? Carry on.
I'm gonna hand it. We shouldn't have given you the kazoos yet.
That is your entire relationship in one quote. I knew I shouldn't have given him the kazoos yet.
A weird sentence, unless you know us personally, in which case, perfectly usual.
Perfectly normal.
I'm gonna hand off to you.
Oh yeah.
Because I believe you have a.
I do.
Fucking. For the
Spongy.
purpose of the tape, they're now shaking hands
For the
together
purpose
very
of the tape.
enthusiastically.
I forgot about that. No,
Did
that
you
wasn't
care about many
enthusiastic.
things?
You're doing enthusiastic.
He was
You're doing
enthusiastic.
Handing off to you, there we go.
What was the project?
You had a topic,
Uh,
didn't
Oh,
you?
I did have a
The
topic.
topic
yes.
is you.
Today, I would like to talk about judgment.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Because
Divine or otherwise.
is there any other kind? No. When I judge, it's divinely. No, because I'd like to talk about judgment because we recently at work we did some Samaritans training, right? And you know I used to be a Samaritan back years and years ago. And I gave a story of when I was speaking to a person and I had immediately assumed that they were drunk because it was slurred speech. And I'd said to this person, I mentioned it and I was like, oh, I think it was something to do with like, oh, and have you always turned to drink to help you cope? And he said, actually, I've had a brain injury and I have to speak like this. And I was like, huh. So it was my prejudgment that had fucked me up there. Yeah,
And now that person's dead.
oh, yeah. Thing is, they
They
were
just
calling
started
Samaritans.
talking to you.
I'm like, shit. So I have learnt my lesson and I try not to judge. Saying that, when I come down here and I show you the shitty programs we watch together, like fucking super fat, yes,
Super size versus super
super
skinny.
size versus super skinny. We're like, oh, be yourself, and then we're like, cool, she's fat and shit.
Oh my god.
You could fill a
That
swimming
makes
pool.
a better doorstop than a window.
Yeah, no. So I always want to talk about judgment because really, it's kind of natural. Everyone does it. And I didn't know if you had any interesting stories about wrong judgments, right judgments, about the time you presided over a case, for example, Phil.
For legal reasons.
For legal reasons, okay.
I mean, some of the names could be changed, but we'd be here a while.
Oh, okay.
I will say, while I'm thinking of specific examples of specific people that I've had like prejudgments of,
Yeah.
just for like general, just while I'm thinking of that, I'm going to throw out a couple of general ones to see if you guys agree. So a good example is if ever I see a middle-aged woman with
Karen.
a bob,
Yeah.
I assume Karen.
Yeah.
Which is probably my own fault because, you know, social media is kind of like, not indoctrinated you, it's kind of like, you know, it's a stereotype.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, there's no smoke without fire.
Yeah.
You know.
probably know as well with working on the phones. You can just tell when you hear a certain voice.
Yeah.
Or,
Tone.
even better, before they even start speaking, if you see a certain postcode region,
Yes.
you say, this is either going to be okay, or this person's going to be the biggest fucking bell ends with the... Oh no. And then they open their mouth and say, yep, theory confirmed.
Yeah.
You are a massive knob.
yeah.
Every time, I always assume. I guess this is judgment, but I'm very, very closed about my sexuality whenever I'm around old people I don't know, which again might be a judgment, but it's like they're of a completely different generation where maybe they're not as open or comfortable with it, and then
I mean, they're not asking you to fuck them.
No, but I might be a bit less open about mentioning you, for example, in front of them.
I think that's a good cautionary tale for anyone.
For any,
really.
no matter what sexuality
and if
you
I
are.
see a middle-aged, bald,
Keith,
rotund white man,
yeah,
I assume Trump supporter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. The thing is, judgment can be really handy because, really, it comes from a survival instinct, doesn't it? You have to immediate fight or flight instinct, isn't it? It's you have to judge a situation, and make an assumption to survive.
Yeah, it's like another. I think. I mean, I'm speaking mainly from a homosexuality perspective more than my.
Aren't
personal.
you always speaking from a homosexual?
That is true. But I think for a lot of gay people, I already mentioned, old people, very burly-looking men, especially like men in the gym, gym bros, that kind of thing. I'm always wary around those kinds of people, just because they're the ones that have typically and stereotypically had issues around queer people. Yeah. So I'm always a bit wary, even if I have no reason to be, even if it's completely unjustified. I think it's just from
you immediately
years
assume.
It's after years of dealing with shit like that. You just kind of. Yeah. Same with chavs. I got bullied all the time at school, mainly by chavvy people. So now whenever I see a chav, I just assume, oh, you're going to be a prick.
But it comes from experience, doesn't it? Unfortunately, your judgment comes from your own personal experience. So for me, would be school kids. I'm going to sound like a fucking wimp, but I hate walking past a group of school kids because I immediately think, well, that too. Because I immediately think, oh my god, they're going to say something, they're going to do something, they're going to laugh or whatever. I feel more scared, not scared, I'm more anxious about going past a group of school kids than I am a group of fucking gangsters, quite frankly.
Yeah, even if they were standing there with knives out, I'd be like,
so
they're just
peeling an orange.
Yeah, they're having a get together on a Sunday afternoon.
As you do.
5 o'clock. Lovely. Let them enjoy the sun while it lasts.
What would your mum's gang be called?
The Smothers. Sorry, Mum.
For multiple reasons.
The what?
The Zumbers.
The Zumbers. Did I, Phil, did you see the Facebook status that my mum put up the other day?
I don't.
I think I sent in a
You sent it to
screenshot.
the Whoop for Fruit chat.
Oh, the screenshot.
Yes, I sent you the screenshot of my mother being like,
me.
thank God they've got them back in stock.
Thank goodness
thank God.
That gun is there.
Yes, thank God for that. It's been years. My fucking
For the purpose of the tape,
it's been on the backlog in my Argos catalogue for ages.
For the purpose of the tape, Sarah's mother used to be a weapons specialist in the army, so she has a particular proclivity for them.
Yes, she has a particular set of skills, and it's scary AF. But yes, judgment, I think, because again, in our line of work, when we're on the phone and you're speaking to people, can't help but judge, especially the ones that are in and out of arrears all the time. You're just like, oh god, you've got this, that and the other, you're arseholes. No matter what they do, you're going to come from your own...
Another one, I think this mainly comes from being working class, but whenever I hear or see anyone who's posh, just assume...
Twats!
Yeah. Even, again, it's completely unfounded, and they could be the nicest person in the world, but maybe it's just from being in a working class background, living all my life in working class places, I always just assume, oh, they've got money, they're probably a twat.
And in Yorkshire, the line to be posh is actually very low. So if you see someone with a seeded batch loaf, posh twat, spent an extra 20 pence.
calm
if you don't
down.
live in a
What you think you're doing with yourself?
Yeah.
If you don't live in a somewhat terraced house.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. What do you mean you live in a detached house, you posh twat?
Detached.
Detached.
What do you mean you've got a conservatory? I say that my parents have a conservatory, but they did build it themselves.
I have an atrium.
So we talked about your vagina.
I'm talking about my vagina.
Da-da-da-da.
Vagina.
Back when I went to O2, there was a guy who was in my training group.
Mm.
Now I'm trying to think of a fake name for him.
Okay.
I remember his name, but I obviously don't want to give his real
John
name.
Smith.
So let's call him
Noodles.
Let's call him Jimmy.
Okay.
I don't know why that's the name I thought of.
Cool.
So let's call him Jimmy. He was there on day 1 of training, and I was sat on the same row as him. Fun fact: on my very first day of training, I got chatting to the guy I was sat next to, who wasn't Jimmy. Let's call this other guy, I don't know, Sam.
Okay.
He was there. I was chatting with him like all the way through like the first part of training up until lunch. We went for lunch, and he never came back.
Oh shit. That is a fun fact.
Yeah.
Go on. What was happening with Jimmy?
I sometimes wonder what happens to him.
Disappeared into the ether.
I mean, I assume it was more a case of he just didn't like the job and that he wanted to leave.
Perhaps he was one of those people at the beginning of a Doctor Who episode that get killed by the alien.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Slavined or something.
Yeah, maybe he got. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so then I was still sat on the same row, but I chatted with the other people on the road, Jimmy being one of them. And now Jimmy, to give you an idea of what he looked like, he was quite tall. He wasn't like buff, but he was like built in a way.
Like a brick shit
You
ass.
could tell it, no, not even that big, but you could tell he worked out, you could tell he went to the gym. He very openly loved football and sport. Very much a straight bloke.
Jock, yeah.
Yeah, that. Like had a girlfriend, I think they might have been engaged actually. You know, conventionally attractive, and because of this, I automatically assumed prick.
Yeah.
I automatically assumed you're not going to get on with me because I'm too outgoing, I'm too
gay.
Yeah, I'm too, you know, we're not into the same stuff.
The opposite.
Yeah, too much the opposite of you.
Yeah.
Turned out to be a really sound bloke.
Aww.
Turned out to be really nice.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm pretty sure he left not long after trade. I think he stayed for like 2 weeks and then he got offered a position doing what he was actually doing his degree in.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, he didn't stay there long. But it was nice to know that he was actually a nice person.
That's good.
it just goes to show that that great philosopher Paula Abdul was right all along. Opposites attract.
And like Olivia Newton-John, she was correct.
Indeed. Indeed.
Yes, exactly. You had a game for us.
I do.
Yes.
This is going to require a little bit of setup.
Excellent.
And we'll take pictures,
Woo!
which we can then, because if you're listening to this,
Are you ready to see we pay for your nudes?
if you're listening to this on Spotify or other podcasting places that are available, but if you're listening to the audio version of this on Spotify or wherever,
Whenever we'll be together,
give me the fucking kazoo.
No!
You're not going to need it for what we're doing. The pink one. Give me the pink.
No. Going down the short.
You think that's going to stop me?
It would be.
I mean, actually, you know, you're not wrong. It's
You did say earlier
it's
that
a
the
danger
sausages
zone.
tasted dodgy, so.
I didn't mean my knob!
Yes.
Overly salted.
Ah,
So I have 2 pieces of A4 paper.
exciting!
Shut up. Let me explain, ya twat.
Goose!
Millie fucking weird.
No, please don't. Please don't. This is going to take a while.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to give a piece of A4 paper to
back at school.
Andy and Sarah.
Oh, this is well lined.
You're
Rulers.
welcome. Rulers, they are things.
The strangest thing he's ever managed to do.
Nay.
So you can have pencils, you can have some coloured pencils, or there's coloured
Oh,
pens.
we're going up market.
What we're going to do, and I would advise that you listen to the full explanation before you start drawing.
Okay.
Because certain colours may need to go on top of other colours that might be mentioned first.
Okay.
So you might want to plan out how you're going to colour things in.
This is already too much effort.
Because, like, say if I mentioned like something has a red background, but then there's a different colour on top, it might be easier to draw that different colour.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
And then do the red around it.
Yes.
But we'll get into that. What we have, and because you distracted me, I'll now talk about the social media. We will post pictures of these on the Twitter and the Instagram.
Cool.
So the links for those will be at the end of the episode anyway, and in the description below. Look at me doing stuff and actually mentioning our other things. But also, if you're watching on YouTube, we'll show pictures of both Andy and Sarah's accomplishments as we go along.
Why'd you point to the screen, Phil?
I don't know. Don't break the fantasy.
Sorry.
My fantasy.
I'm ready. How many we got then?
We have...
How many squares have we got?
Yeah, I'm letting Phil introduce it. This isn't a how do I work a remote moment. I was giving Phil a thing.
Can we just explain this, because it was quite marvellous. For the purposes of the tape, Sarah was down here a couple of days ago and she was trying to show us something on Amazon Prime, which we don't have. So she was trying to sign herself onto our TV in Amazon Prime so she could show us this show she'd started watching. And Phil set it up so that she could use, I think it was your phone to control it.
Yeah.
And
thought I was getting a keyboard.
Sarah went, oh, how do I work this? Thinking it was a keyboard. And Phil, knowing it was a TV remote, went, okay, well, this is left, this is right, this is up, this is enter. And was teaching Sarah how to use a TV remote.
Yes. So we have pieces of A4 paper in front of both Andy and Sarah, each with 8 rectangles on them. And I have a list of descriptions of 8 different flags. What we're going to do is I will describe the flags, and you have to try and recreate them on your little sheets as accurately as possible. There was 2 points per flag. You will get 1 for an accurate drawing, and 1 for just naming the flag, what it represents.
Are they flags of places?
Some are places, I think at least 1 is a thing, an entity of some sort.
Okay.
But we'll go along.
Okay.
I have tried to keep it to the technical terms for describing aspects and parts of flags, but I've also tried to keep it as clear as I can and build up to the more technical ones as we move along.
Okay.
The fun is going to be in whatever the fuck comes out on the pages.
Okay.
And if you would like to follow along at home with the descriptions of these flags that we're about to go through, grab a pen and paper. You'll need 8 rectangles, or if you just want to draw them on the PC, that's fine. I'm not the boss of you, but we're going to have 8 little flags for you to draw along with. Submit your suggestions at the We Pay For Your Floor Twitter account, and who knows, there could be a spectacular non-existent prize of fictitious merit. So number 1, a white field with a red circle in the centre.
Oh.
Stay in the lines.
Guess which one of us is the perfectionist?
There's pens here.
Pens!
Ready for number 2?
Absolutely.
I think so.
So this might be where you want to wait off on colouring.
Okay.
Little scribbles is okay, you don't have to fill the whole thing as long as you've got a rough indication, because if you're filling it in with the full colour it might take a while. But this one is a red field with 5 yellow stars in the canton, with 1 large star and 4 smaller stars in a semicircle set toward the fly.
I know what country it is, but like, what the fuck do these words mean?
If you want to repeat anything,
Please just
do
repeat
let me
all
know.
of it again.
So a red field with 5 yellow stars in the canton, with a large star and 4 smaller stars in a semicircle set toward the fly. To give you a little bit of a hint, the canton is the top right corner. Top left corner, sorry. Top left corner.
Fuck off!
It is the corner at the top which connects to the flagpole. And the fly is the end of the flag furthest from the flagpole.
Oh, that's interesting. Did not know that.
So a red field with 5 yellow stars in the canton, 1 large star and 4 smaller stars forming a semicircle set towards the fly.
Right.
I noticed that Sarah's already had a mathematical problem.
We expect nothing less.
I noticed that Sarah's already had a mathematical problem. My entire life is one giant mathematical problem, Phil.
Oh, how many stars you got there, Sarah?
I got extras just in case I need them.
For good luck.
For good luck.
Number 3. Again, might be good to wait until you've heard all the colours, but this one is another red field with a black double-headed eagle in the centre.
What the?
Oh,
They were in Eurovision.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So a red
It was
field
the lady that did it.
with a black double-headed
It's one of the
eagle
A's. It's one of the
in the
A's.
centre.
I think it's.
I think it's. I think we're writing the same one.
Yeah.
I know it's not Azerbaijan because they have green. I'm pretty sure.
Doesn't that sound like a cheese?
Azerbaijan. I need a black pen. How
I
does
will
the
do my best to
double-headed
find one
eagle
for you.
work?
It's an eagle with 2 heads.
Mine.
I love that you're going way in for the detail on the eagle. That's marvellous, both of you.
Well, I've given it a tiny legs.
Mine currently looks like Predator.
I was going to say an unfortunate starfish
Or a fortunate star.
that met its end with some squid ink, but
It's a Rorschach test.
yeah,
That's what it is.
that's what I devised for you.
Yeah.
These aren't flags at all.
A
Tell me what you
psychological
think
test.
this is.
And how does it relate to your relationship
With your father.
Yours actually looks decent. Mine's got a disability.
Does it? Are you looking at it upside down? Let me just clarify.
It's symmetrical though. Look at mine's got one really dumpy wig and then that. It's like Popeye.
I think that's right. I think it is.
Yeah, it's something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Watchers have got it completely wrong.
It's such a sinister flag, isn't it, though?
Oh God.
Are we ready for number 4?
Fire away, good sir.
Number 4, quite a simple description. A white saltire defacing a blue
Sorry,
field.
no. What was that word?
A white saltire defacing a blue field.
As in the lesser cousin of a raisin. A sultana.
Saltire.
A saltire.
The fuck does that mean, Phil?
Have a guess.
Go to say the description again, because I was stuck on sultana.
A white saltire
Yeah.
Okay, I've got an
defacing
idea.
a blue field. Would you like me to separate these so that you can't guess from each other?
No.
Or are you enjoying
Alright,
being able to see
no.
each
Go on,
other's...
say it again
It's quite
for me.
2 minutes. Right, okay.
Yeah.
I've got an idea.
So,
I'm just gonna work out which way it goes. Fuck it, I'm gonna go with this.
A white saltire defacing a blue field. So the blue is going to be the main background.
So it's a sultana spray paint in the wall.
Please draw that. Please draw that. If that's what you think.
A white.
A white saltire. Sultana. Yeah. Defacing a blue field. So it could just be, you know, committing some heinous act in a field of smurfs.
Dark.
Yeah. So a blue flag.
Yes, I know what the colour of blue is.
Well, I'm just finding you a blue for when you might want to draw something.
Thank you.
with a white saltier. Go for it, Sarah. I believe in you.
I am less believing.
Oh, now you're wanting to hide your answer.
Yeah, because I think I might actually be right.
Ooh. What you don't realise is Sarah is spot on, and she is drawing the flag of the Californian Raisin Company.
It's the Soreen factory.
Oh, that's filling. I do like a good malt loaf.
Oh, I fucking hate malt loaf.
Whoa, what's wrong with malt loaf?
Oh, it's vile. It
Right,
is.
I'm not changing my answer. I'm going to keep it as this, but am I allowed to look up that to see if I have actually gotten that is the flag of that country? Because I'm pretty sure it is.
No, you can't look anything up.
I'm not changing my answer. I
know you can't change your answer. You've drawn it now, but you're not allowed to look anything up.
Why are you writing fuck?
Because he's debasing.
Oh, he's got a graffiti.
Yeah.
I actually tried to go for a proper answer, and you've drawn a sultana graffitiing a blue wall. That's quite fabulous.
Let me finish
Oh, this
it.
is so
Let me
entertaining.
finish it.
This is so funny.
Why are you adding yellow, Sarah? Why are you adding pink?
It's a white sultana.
It's a white saltier defacing a blue field.
Yeah, but it does not specify what colour it's defacing it in. Specificity,
White.
Phil.
The white is the defacement.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, there we go. Bit of bubble writing, lovely. Do you remember when that was like you were the coolest shit?
No, you were always the cool kid in school. I'm gonna draw this on the back so that I don't ruin.
Are you doing the S?
The S. Do you remember the S?
Oh, the fucking the three.
Watch me not be able to do it now. I fucking love that so much.
That's
phenomenal.
You've made the thumbnails with that. You do realise that I'm just getting you two to design the thumbnail for me.
Let me just try and remember the country.
The sultana graffiti a blue wall.
You'll still get a point for the right country with this.
Oh, okay.
So you'll see it in a moment.
I just want to say, mine is actually more of an accurate representation of the culture than his.
I really was hoping.
Correct.
I really was hoping that you had written that country. Ready for number 5?
Yes.
Oh, please give us more masterpieces like that. That's so good.
This one might take a bit of drawing. Just
like as that didn't.
because of the canton.
Okay.
So we have a blue field again.
Right.
With the Union flag in the canton.
Oh, okay. Yep. I get it.
So blue field, Union flag in the canton, with 4 red stars within 4 white stars set on the fly side. And I love just getting to say on the fly side.
No.
Because I was never.
See, that was my initial thought, but I thought theirs was just white.
So it's.
That was also my first thought.
So do the description again.
Feel free to talk through your thoughts. But it's a blue field with the Union flag in the canton, with 4 red stars within 4 white stars set on the fly side.
No, do you want me to be nice and tell you?
No. Let me do it.
Okay.
Let me do it. If it's wrong, then it's wrong.
That's
just
good
like,
mentality.
Just
I
like
that.
Poland's flag.
You know what my favourite
Oh
part
dear
about
listeners,
that is?
you have a treat in store for when you get to see
Phil,
Sarah's Poland.
Phil, can I just say? So I'm gonna just air my thought process out loud. So I don't think this is Australia because I'm pretty sure Australia has more stars and they're white. There's no red in them. But I also know it's not New Zealand because their flag is black because their rugby team is called the All Blacks.
That's a good way to remember it.
I'm sure the New Zealand flag is black. If I'm wrong now, I'm going to look like a right twat, but that's the logic I'm applying.
This one is a little bit trickier to name.
Because that one was so easy.
This is a golden horseshoe centered on a green field, surrounded by golden acorns.
I think I know what this is, but I can't remember.
I don't think it's that way.
No, I think it's your way.
If you want, you can erase it.
I've got the image of the flag in my head.
That rubber might not be the very best.
Ish, kind of, almost.
It's a golden horseshoe centered on a green field and surrounded by golden acorns. I can, if you like, look up the number, because I really didn't know how to describe it.
Sarah's going to do the different number anyway, so it's...
So...
Take a minute. I've already done 3, so it must be more than 3.
There's 13 acorns, and if you like, I can give you more specific instructions as to where they are.
Yeah.
There's 3 down the mast side.
Yeah.
3 down the fly side.
Yeah.
And then the remainder. There's 1 in the centre of the horseshoe, and the remainder circle the horseshoe.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go in my gut, and I'm just gonna go in this way.
So 3 down the mast side. 3 down the fly side, 1 in the centre of the horseshoe, and then 6 surrounding, circling the horseshoe.
So there's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 6.
If that's your interpretation of the description.
You said mast side, fly side, centre, and then around, so I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
I was like, oh, well spaced, not so spaced. Okay, we're getting a bit closer now.
There's a little bit there if you need it.
Thank you. No regret, Bill. Don't rub anything out.
Like Robbie Williams. No regrets. It's one of his songs from the 90s. I think it was on his first album.
That's that lovely insight of knowledge.
Robin Williams.
Robbie Williams.
Robin Williams and his well-known musical career.
So I was like, shit, am I that thick that I missed Robin Williams' renowned fucking singing career?
Just before Flubber.
Robbie Williams. Okay.
This one is 2 juxtaposed triangular shapes, one above the other, with crimson base and dark blue borders. In the top triangle, a white crescent moon with 8 rays spreading upwards, and in the bottom triangle, a white sun with 12 rays spanning around.
And what's the field?
The field is the red base, so it's 2 juxtaposed triangular shapes, one above the other, with crimson base and dark blue border. So a crimson field on these 2 triangles with a dark blue border around them.
Yeah, but what about the area outside of the triangles? Because 2 triangles would give you like a diamond shape in the middle, and then you'd have the corners that I'd have fuck all on them.
Oh no. Well, no, that's.
You've
see.
not described that well.
No. I have described it quite well. I see what you're thinking though.
Oh, sorry. Is it like that? Are the triangles there and there, so it's cut off like that?
Go with what you think. I can't really give much more of a clue than that. The only thing I can tell you is it's, as I say, 2 juxtaposed triangular shapes, so one slightly larger than the other, and they're sort of overlapping.
Slightly larger?
Yeah, one's a sort of slightly... They're isosceles? I believe they're isosceles.
Oh! No!
But there's two triangular shapes, one on top of the other. The top triangle has a white crescent moon with 8 rays, 8 sort of points coming off of it in a sort of arc, semicircular arc, and the bottom triangle has a white sun with 12 rays all around it.
And each triangle has red with a blue border.
Yes, so it's the two red triangles, interconnected red triangles with a blue border going around.
So the blue goes around the whole flag.
Around the whole flag, yeah.
So yeah, so it must be like that then, yeah.
I'm not judging you on your spelling, it's fine. It's fine. As long as I have a rough idea of what you mean.
I thought you meant morally judging me.
No, well, bringing it back to judgment. I've been judging you this entire time.
That's my guess.
Okay, ready for the last one?
Yes.
This one is a bit more obscure. This one is a thing. It's not a place. So while we've had a county, which is one that wasn't a country, this one is not a country. It's not a place. This is a thing.
Okay.
Very obscure.
Black and white horizontal stripes. Be careful, Sarah.
Go fuck yourself.
So, black and white horizontal stripes.
Yeah.
3 stripes of each colour. Black at the top and white finishing at the bottom.
Okay.
In the centre, an inverted V shape made of the colours of the rainbow. So black and white horizontal stripes, 3 stripes of each colour, so 3 black, 3 white, black at the top, white at the bottom, and then in the centre an inverted V shape made of the colours of the rainbow. So there should be 6 stripes altogether, and then this inverted V shape should go red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple.
Is this is this an album cover for
It's not Pink Floyd or
Pink
anything
Floyd.
like that.
That's
No,
Prism.
no. The V shape does take up the full height of the flag.
Oh, okay.
Because it goes goes
Is
up
it from corner to corner?
It's not from corner to corner. It's in the centre, but it does go up each stripe. So you would have 6 stripes all in all.
Yeah.
Running across, black, white, black, white, black, white, and then this V shape in the middle runs right up it, and the top black stripe where the V part intersects it would be red, and then on the stripe below would be orange, and then yellow, green, blue, purple. At least within the V. Outside of the V it's black and white. Right. Did we all have fun?
Yeah.
That was way more fun than I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be
That
shit.
tested my brain, that did.
Well,
I thought
Phil,
it was going to be shit.
I thought you did well, Phil, but
Love.
your games are just fucking shite. So we had the first flag.
Yep.
That we had there was a white field with a red circle in the centre. Sarah, what did you put for yours?
I put Japan.
And Andrew?
I also put Japan.
And it was indeed the flag of Japan.
Yay!
Do we get?
So that's 2 points each.
One for drawing it right, one for getting the country correct, or the thing correct.
Next we had a red field with 5 yellow stars in the canton, with 1 large star and 4 smaller stars in a semicircle set towards the flag. Andrew.
China.
And Sarah.
I put China.
And let me just see your flag.
I have a mathematical problem.
I don't know if I did mine far enough over, but I know they were on that side of the star, so I did
So
them that
we'll
way.
put them there so that we can see them both. And this is the China.
Very good. It's not in a circle.
This is the China flag. So yes, so you did have a slight mathematical problem
Too
with
many stars.
an additional 3 stars
already drawn them.
on the mast side, but we'll give.
Just give me 1 point. So I got the country data.
2 points to Andrew, 1 point to Sarah.
No problemo.
1.5 to Sarah.
Ooh, 1.5.
Because you were close enough. You just had a bit of a mathematical mishap with the number of stars. And I'm willing
why
to
am I doing
overlook
this
that.
ticks? It's easy to do it as Sarah's doing it. It's just 2, 2.
Next, we had a red field with a black double-headed eagle in the centre. Sarah?
I put it as Albania.
And Andrew.
I also said Albania. I was torn between Albania and Azerbaijan, but I'm pretty sure Azerbaijan has blue and green in it.
Yeah.
Albania. You say Albania. It is, in fact.
I thought it was like an A country as well.
I'm pretty sure it's Albania.
Yeah.
The flag of Albania.
Yay!
2 points to both of you because those are
like
fairly
those?
decent.
Yeah.
I will accept both of those because
Excellent.
looking at how ornate that two-headed eagle actually
I
is.
know.
wow.
I knew
I
there were
think
lots
you've
of
done-
dangly things.
You've both done pretty good
I
with the
had
dangly
no
bits.
idea there were dangly bits.
Yeah, I knew there were lots of.
I'll give you both 2 points for that
Nice.
one. Next up we have. Oh dear, we have
Sultana!
a white saltire defacing a blue fields. Andrew, what did you have?
I think it's the Scottish flag. Because that's a blue background with like a diagonal white cross, which I assume is what a saltire is, so I put Scotland.
Sarah, care to talk us through your working?
I got a white sultana defacing a blue field. He's using a white spray can to write fuck on a blue field film. And I think it's Poland's flag.
2 points to Andrew.
Oh my god, is that actually right?
It is the Scottish flag.
Yes!
So it's not a cross because it's off centre.
And Sarah,
Are you telling me?
I'm giving you half a point just for the pure fucking beauty of it.
Ingenuity.
Excellent.
So one
So
half.
that is
on that.
actually a saltire?
Yeah, that is a
Oh,
saltire.
that's
Yes.
interesting.
That was genuinely a guess.
I didn't know they had a special name. That's interesting.
The more you know.
I was like, it's one thing on the flag, and I know the Scottish flag is blue with a white cross, and he said it was white, so I just went, right, fuck it, I'm gonna go with that and
That's
hope it's
good,
right.
Good thought. Go with your gut.
Next, a blue field with the Union flag in the canton, with 4 red stars within 4 white stars set on the fly side.
You can't draw in the red now!
I was doodling while I was listening, sorry.
Sarah.
Yes. Now, I know I'm wrong because you've said it now, but I thought it was Australia's flag.
Okay, and Andrew?
I put Fiji?
I know it's definitely a Commonwealth.
You were both right with it being a Commonwealth nation. Andrew gets the point for the design, because the design is pretty much spot on.
Oh, okay.
Is it actually the Australian flag?
Go on.
Am I wrong?
It's New Zealand.
It is New Zealand!
Oh,
Why
I
is it
said-
why are they called the All Blacks then?
The
I thought that was black.
The
wonder.
Australian flag has white stars,
White stars,
in a
yeah.
slightly different arrangement.
Oh.
Right. I thought it
My
was.
first thought was New
What
Zealand,
you,
but I went,
you may have been thinking of is this other flag, which has the black on it, which was a proposed idea if they were to change the flag to remove the Union flag from it, but in a referendum decided to keep the flag they already have.
Oh.
so I should have just gone with my gut.
You
Okay.
should have gone with New Zealand, yeah.
Listen
So
to your gut.
I'll give 1 point to Andrew, and you've got the Union flag, you've got, and it's in the canton, it's in the white area. You've got 4 stars.
I counted to 4.
They're not all coloured in,
No.
but you have got 4 stars. They're not in the right place.
No.
I'll give you half a point for it.
Oh, blinking it, you're generous. Thank you, sir.
Next, we have a different page. We have fucking mind, we're recording a podcast here. Yeah, dirty.
Do you mind? We're trying to make dumplings!
A golden horseshoe centered on a green field and surrounded by golden acorns. Andrew, what did you put it as?
I mean, I couldn't think. I just put Gloucestershire because I know it's a county.
Okay, and Sarah?
I couldn't think of a county, so I put Keith.
It is, and I think I mentioned this when I was trying to give you a hint, and
You said
I know
it's the smallest county.
it's not much of a hint because it is the smallest English county. It is the county of Rutland.
I've never fucking heard of it.
And
Isn't that a pub?
yes, the Rutland Arms, lovely place.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have put the icons on.
I'm gonna
I think yours is more
for,
accurate.
for that. Yours is pretty much spot on with the acorn
Yeah,
positions. You've got that down the mast and the fly. You've got the one in the centre. These ones,
could have done
these
them a
ones
bit
could
more
have,
circular,
these ones could have been maybe a little bit further down, but considering the art, you can tell that they're circling it, and you've got the horseshoe the right way around. So I will give you a full point for that. And Sarah, you've got the green field. You've got acorns just all around it. But you've also got the one in the centre. So I'll give you half a point for that.
Excellent, thank you, sir.
Next one. This one caused a lot of confusion.
Yeah, this one was very confusing. I think Sarah's got the shape right. I think I did the wrong shape.
And I can't think of a flag that's got that in at all. I
Yeah.
can't think of
So
a flag like that at all.
when I show you it, it might suddenly click. We have two juxtaposed triangular shapes, one above the other, with crimson base, crimson field, and dark blue borders. In the top triangle, a white crescent moon with 8 rays, and in the bottom triangle, a white sun with 12 rays. Sarah, what country did you put?
I thought Hungary. I thought it was Eastern European, and I've done Ben 10's
Omnitrix.
Omnitrix with a moon that's had a stroke and a very hairy sun.
And Andrew?
I put Haiti because I'm pretty sure their flag is red, white, and blue with triangles involved, and I think they have a moon and a sun, but I don't think I've done the shape correctly at all. I think Sarah's got the right shape.
This was the flag of Nepal. So you have the juxtaposed triangles, one above the other, with the blue border, the white crescent moon, and the white sun.
Okay, can I just say, I think that one's very mean because you gave us a square and there was no indication that there wouldn't be any that were not
To be fair,
the
you
square.
did describe it. I have never seen that flag before.
I think that one's very mean and I think you're awful.
I
never
did
seen
multiple
that flag
times tell
before.
you that the top point of the bottom triangle did go into the bottom.
But at no point
did
did
you
you ever
upper
indicate
triangle.
that it wouldn't be a square. So,
I said it was two triangles, one on top of each other.
yes, you did, but I had no idea they could even have flags that weren't a square.
For the
So.
purpose of the
I
tape,
know.
Andy's winning anyway. So I'm not sure why the fuck he's arguing.
I just think that was really mean.
It is mean. It's a curveball, but you both did really well. Sarah had the. Why are you giggling? I was going to give you half a point.
Oh, you are being far too
You
generous, young man.
were closer to the general shape, so I am going to give you half a point for that.
Okay, thank you, sir.
The last one.
I get nothing.
No, sorry, sir.
You know I did the moon and the sun correctly.
You did
Did
the
the
moon.
moon
You
and
did
sun.
the moon
You
and the
did.
sun, but it was the
In
wrong
fact,
shape.
your moon was closer to me.
I also gave the exact amount of praise that we were told.
Okay, you can have half a point as well.
No, it doesn't matter, I'm
For
winning.
the purpose of the tape. For the purpose of the tape, he's just bullied Phil into getting half a point.
Fine, I'll take my half a point.
Sorry, pool's
That
closed.
he wanted from Phil.
I'm sorry, I'm retracting that half point.
It doesn't fucking matter, I'm winning.
For the purpose of the tape.
Phil is fighting back. He's
Phil is
standing
fighting.
his ground.
Final flag. So this was black and white horizontal stripes, which we know could have been a problem for Sarah. Black at
I'm
the
surprised we didn't get diagonal.
black at the top, white at the bottom, so 3 stripes of each colour, black, white, black, white,
Right,
black,
okay,
white, is what you should have had.
different stripes, Yeah.
And then there would be an inverted, a sort of upside down V shape, made of the colours of the rainbow. So the top stripe would have been red, then orange, yellow, green.
I want to know why Sarah's drawn a barcode.
Yeah, my stripes are thinner. Yeah.
Green, blue, and finally purple. Andrew, what flag have you
I'm
drawn?
pretty sure it's the straight ally flag.
Oh, cool.
Because I knew it was some LGBTQ plus related because of the
Yeah.
colours of the thing, and I was like, that looks like an A, and then I remembered that I'm pretty sure the ally thing is black and white
What a cool
because
idea.
it's like, you know, they're not part of the LGBT but they're with us. So I was like, I'm pretty sure that's a straight ally flag.
That's a cool flag. I like that, if that's right.
Sarah, what did you do?
I did, right, genuinely though, the way I learnt the rainbow is the song red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. That's how I know the rainbow, seriously, I'm not even kidding. So that's...
Why is that the song when those are not the right order for the colours?
That's how I know it as.
I'm not disputing
we were
that.
taught,
It's
No,
just,
no.
it's
we were taught it that in
it's
primary
so weird
school.
that they do it in the wrong order.
So that's what I know it as.
Mhm.
And I admittedly did the lines very thin because I just did the lines thin. I thought it was something to do with LGBTQ within the black community because it's black and white.
Okay.
That's what I thought, but I couldn't think of a name for it.
Well,
So you kind of, there is a version of that because they did it all.
I knew there was one,
Because
but I didn't know
if
what
I
it looked
remember
like.
rightly, that one's like, it's the normal rainbow flag, but there's a triangle that cuts out this portion
Yeah.
that has the trans flag and the Black Lives Matter colours intermingled.
Oh,
it's
right,
it's
I thought...
like white, pink, blue, black and brown, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it?
something
Oh,
like that.
that's cool. Oh, right, okay, cool. That's wrong then.
Right. I am gonna give you 1 point overall for that flag for
Point.
recognising it was LGBT related and getting the shape
Yeah.
fairly accurate,
Mhm.
but being completely off with the colouring and the stripes.
Fair enough.
And 2 points to Andrew because that is the straight ally flag.
Yay!
Oh, nice!
Oh my god, I got
That's
it almost
nice.
spot on!
Oh, I like that.
If I had given it a point at the top.
Yeah, well done. That was very, very. I was very impressed when you started doing that one.
So overall, I get
I got 8.5 points.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12.
Let's try.
So what have we learnt today, children?
I got 12 out of a possible 16, so that's not terrible.
I learnt about. I knew that I'd seen that flag before, the horseshoe flag before, but for some reason I had it in my head that it was.
Can you see why I thought it was going to be the John
Celtic.
Smith's logo to start with?
Yeah.
I certainly can.
That's a good one. I enjoyed that.
Well done. Well done. So we have a little news headline from The Guardian, from my old pal Adrian Chiles. It's been a while. It's been, I think it was the gay, the Pride episode.
Oh, okay.
When we last delved into Adrian Chiles' musings. So, gadgets should make life easier. So why can't I blank? Gadgets should make life easier. So
Make
why
his wife come.
You went with come, you went with make his wife come. You're on a very similar wavelength here.
We always are.
We always are, especially when it comes to cum.
Any other guesses?
Bathing.
You're kind of closer with bathing.
Do the washing up.
I suppose that could possibly fall under it. Andy?
Lose weight.
Don't know how you got to that from bathing. Gadgets should make life easier. So why can't I turn on this no-touch tap?
What? What?
Right, okay.
Sarah, did you write this?
Why can't I turn on the no-touch tap?
Well, thank you very much for listening to this episode of the We Pay For Your Floor podcast.
You always go first, don't you?
No, you do the outro. I forgot that's
Oh
your
yeah,
bit.
that's my job, isn't it? So, thank you for listening to this episode of the We Pay For Your Floor podcast. I have been Andy.
I've been Phil.
And I'm Sarah.
So I was really confused because Sarah normally goes second on that. Go on.
Is she?
Yeah, usually. Oh no, I don't know.
Does it matter?
Doesn't fucking matter.
It's been a long doodle session.
And until the next episode, we will see you later.
I'm gonna go home now, and as always, I shall endeavour to be the best neighbour I can possibly be.
You'd better, because we pay for your floor.